Okay, it's been 12 hours since the season started, so I already took a look earlier and saw that my rank is sufficiently low, 5,000, to where I can accept my refresh now regardless of, how many losses I've encountered or whatever, so there's no harm in me taking it. I'm sufficiently low. The governing factor being I want my rank to be as low as possible. If for some reason it's later in the week and I was up higher, I might want to procrastinate a little bit longer if I thought that I would drop even more. But given that I'm so low, I can go ahead and take that. You can see that I've got OVR. I do have an OVR 104 team there for the most part. So I've got a mix. I've actually got some weaker teams, one team that could give me problems. But these away games really aren't as much of a concern. You want to stay low so that you are paired when somebody refreshes theirs, they get you on their list, even though you would naturally be a much higher rank, but because you're tanking, you'd be lower, and they get you on your list, so you're played by lower players. So yes, I do have somebody stronger on here, but that's not my concern. I don't even care if I lose that game. Well, I mean, ultimately, maybe I do, but it's not as important. So I'm not going to play my games. I'm going to procrastinate on playing those until this 8-hour timer is almost up, at which point then I will play those games, take the refresh, and then repeat the cycle. So we just want to see what my backlog looks like so far of games. You can see 2 wins, 10 losses. The 2 wins came in right in the beginning, and I have 10 people who have played me in the 12 hours. It's actually quite low. I would have liked a lot better than that. Of note here, first of all, it's actually nice that I got a win in the beginning because that tells me where the bottom on my list is. And scrolling down, I can easily see where the end of that is. And when do I want to play these revenges? I also want to wait as long as possible to play these revenges. I want to let this list fill up. And maybe as part of an exercise of this, we'll see what the maximum number is on here. I don't actually know. Maybe we can see if we can figure that out. So I want this to grow as long as possible. And as I start to think that it's going to max out in length, I don't want anybody to fall off the bottom. Then I will play up as far from the bottom, as far as I think might come in before the next time that I open my phone up. So if I'm opening my phone up every hour or so, then I probably only have to trim 1 or 2 off, or 2 or 3 off the bottom. And then I can watch the list grow, and as the revenges close in on the bottom, let's say my list was full and I had 50 here, right? And I could see the 2 revenges here were 2 away from the bottom. That means 2 more games come in at the top. It would then push down like this. 3 more games come in, and that last guy would fall off the bottom. So what then I would want to do is I want to play those bottom 3 revenges, thinking that within the next hour, probably they'd advance down that far, and I wouldn't have lost those off the bottom of my list. And to be safe, you might want to play more up on the list. Okay, so that's the strategy. Of note in this list is these 2 games by the 3 Chinese character. That's Beer Club right there. This is the situation that I don't want. Unfortunately, I got somebody who beat up on me happens to be a top player, so that even when I revenge those, there's no guarantee I'm going to win those. And that happens more at the beginning of the season. Later in the season, if I happen to run up against somebody who's tanking as well, I could be in for some problems, but more than likely they're going to be keeping their tanking lineup in, so I'll still probably be safe. In this case, I don't expect the Beer Club guy to have a lame lineup in. I don't expect him to be tanking, so therefore those revenges are going to be tough. Okay, that's it for now. I'm not going to actually play any games. That's just a discussion of the strategy, where we stand at this point in time. We have a really low rank. That's very good, and I'm not sure when I'll do the next one. Maybe we'll just do quick check-ins to see how my rank is progressing without actually recording the battles, because those are the boring part. We'll just talk through how I'm faring and where I'm sitting in the charts. All right, that's it for now. Catch you later. Bye.